Mentioned some of your favorite books are, when you're integrating family traditions.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever uncovered something by exploring a different path of your family history?
Oh boy, do I have a story for you. All right, so I moved back to Union City, Michigan after living in California for 41 years. Now this is the tiny little village that my mother's family eventually immigrated to. Well, I had a great-great-grandfather Zimmerman that apparently was a pillar of the community. I never knew him, of course, but my mother would talk about him and his wife, Molly Zim, who was his second wife. Well, his house was the only house in my town that was documented as an Underground Railroad house. So a young couple bought the house, and they unearthed bones of a human being in the attic. And that was his first wife. And I remember my mother talking about, they don't know what happened to the original Mrs. Zimmerman. Well, we know now. Yeah, that's a big uncover. But yes, when you do research, you find out things about your relatives that you might not have known. I mean, my dad's people went through the potato famine in Ireland. They immigrated to this country, and some of them even were in the Chicago area and were in the Chicago fire. And one of the stories they tell is when they buried their possessions in a yard, one of them lace made by the great-great-grandmother. She was a lace maker in Limerick, and it survived. They went back and unearthed it, and that lace has been used in the wedding headdress of all of my cousins. So, and I am writing about that. I'm calling it The Hope of Annie Hughes. But I don't know what, the problem is my great-grandparents and grandparents and great-aunts and uncles who were this amazing source of information are gone now, but I have been lately given letters that they had written to each other when they were alive, and I'm finding little tidbits that I didn't know.